and the Colorado Buffaloes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe joins from the sideline with an injury report.
Guys, I caught up with the Buffalo head coach before the game. Coach said because they are still without their starting quarterback, this has been essential to have a bye week this week. Give their backup all of the reps with the #1 offense, something he typically doesn't do all season long. So they have really focused on more reps, more reads, so he can really hit the ground running here today early in this game. Back to you.
Holly, we'll see how they react. And the Razorbacks headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. And you dream about the season starting and what might happen, and you kick the ball out of bounds right off the bat. Everybody just settle down. We got a long season to go. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Trying to establish the run. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Colorado. They're coming off a national championship win last year, but you got to think this group of seniors isn't satisfied with stopping there.
No, they have tremendous leadership, and this coaching staff, too. That was the one priority in the offseason, fighting complacency, staying hungry to try and chase another title, David.
And it's hard to do, but you got new pieces and new places and new faces, which is awesome. So it's a lot of guys that haven't won that championship that want to fight for it, that are hungry, and now you mix them with some guys that have also won. It's a good recipe.
Looking downfield, it's Wells. Under pressure. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
Coaches look at this stat every single football game. How do you execute on 3rd down? And a lot of times, man,
the snap to the up man, they'll fake it. And he is stopped short. They roll the dice early, and it comes up snake eyes. This is probably one of those plays where you wish you had a do-over button so you could just punt that thing away. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks into the open. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Here's why this one's so much fun, guys. Early in the season, sort of a proving ground type of game for a couple of squads that believe they could win it all.
And we've heard so much in this offseason, right, about both of these teams and top 10 teams preseason. Now you get a chance to prove it. Like, now you get a chance to see who are the dudes on the squad. These are always fun early in the season, Jesse.
Yeah, it's going to be fun to find out what these teams are about because we've seen both teams beat up on weaker competition. We know they're both very talented, but let's see good against good and find out what they are.
Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And he's brought down after a short gain. The Razorbacks come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Fakes the grab on the left. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. And you go to old Mr. Reliable in the red zone, and you still have a chance to turn this into 6 instead of 3.
And 3rd down, great job by this offense. Move the chains, give yourself another fresh set of downs, but find the big targets in the red zone. Those guys make life easy on a quarterback. And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense. This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing a 3rd down and goal.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. He wants it all. misfire. Goes out of the back of the end zone.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And this one is perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Colorado offense comes out to go on the attack. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Now the pitch. He gets across the 20-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 23. Guys, let's look big picture at Colorado. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
Quick completion on the out. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. The Buffaloes will have it 1st and 10. Quick give. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches, I'm getting a first down. I'd say the offense will be in a really good position.
It's a seam wide open. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now 1st and 10 from the 25. Working the ground game. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those...
Touchdown, Colorado! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. And he's going to bring this one out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. They'll ride the hot hand. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
The offense has it now at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Turns it upfield. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Caught on the RPO. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. And the Razorbacks, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They send the tight end in motion. Got some green grass. Turning it on. He's at the... and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Arkansas! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17. And the Buffaloes moving quickly to the line.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23. So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? Dropping back, it's Wells. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And I like the...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Direct snap. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. Tells the run, wants to pass. Buying a little time to his left. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Man, this QB is so dangerous. He can get outside the pocket, and right here you can tell he gets outside the pocket. Now I got to make some decisions, man. Do I want to go chase this guy? Do I play coverage? And that's why these mobile quarterbacks can really put you in a predicament. The defense won this battle, but that guy is so hard to corral.
Unloads to the wideout. He'll be thinking about that one. Almost an interception.
Oh, that hit him in a bad spot, right in the hands. Great play. You still get a pass breakup, but, man, that could have been an interception by the defender there. Nice break on the football, but secure that big fella and get the 6. Get the pick 6.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Left side is fired. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. The Buffaloes are marching down the field. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. To the air, it's Wells. He'll take a shot. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Bucks! They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. From deep, it's Camarda. He's got great speed. Got a little room. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. You get a return like that, and it can't just be the guy with the ball who's right. Everybody has to do a job, and they did that in brilliant fashion on that one. And he's not going to take the touchback. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Buffs offense ready to begin this drive. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31. And the Buffaloes want to move quickly.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Can't get him to the ground. Just keep moving this thing forward. He's out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 37-yard line. And the Buffaloes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Turns into the pile. Turns it on in midfield. There he goes. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Buffaloes. Excellent pass by the back on the option. Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And, man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. We're going to just need to work on those angles. That's for dang sure.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Camarda. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll move the tight end. Drops back on 1st down. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And the QB leaves the pocket, and he scrambles out, and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football, but the relentless chase, I love it. Getting to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws the football.
Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this game.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They're working that left side. And he's brought down after a nice gain on the play. Give him 7 on that one. And now we've reached a 2-minute timeout. That last completion sets them up on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Wells. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Grabbed behind the line, it's fired. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down. The Razorbacks take their first timeout. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. Hands it off. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. They can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Second down, going to throw it. Moving out to the right. Touchdown, Colorado! The finisher and the exclamation point on that drive.
I know we're only in game one, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. Out of the end zone. And he is brought down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. This offense is stuck way back in its own end of the field. From the gun. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. The Razorbacks headed quickly to the line. Wants to throw one first.
And with that run, he goes over 100 yards. We knew coming into this game tonight, they wanted to force-feed him the football. They knew to win the game, they were going to have to establish the running game and be the more physical team in the trenches. You turn around and give this guy the ball, good things generally happen, and we've seen that over the course of this game.
Fires to the right. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Gives it. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Here comes the heat. Picked off to stop the threat. This noise is deafening, trying to keep this offense from being able to operate. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle.
And he throws another interception, his third of the night. Touchdown, Bucks! Took it all the way back to the house. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. On the return, it's Camarda. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. The snap wants to throw to start this drive. Trying to get behind the defense. Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be second down.
I love that play call by the offensive coordinator. Your quarterback just threw a pick 6. You want to pick him right back up, right? So don't handcuff him. On the very first play of the next drive, let him throw the football to try to reestablish a rhythm and reestablish some confidence. Obviously, that one falls incomplete, but they need to get this guy back into a rhythm. The only way you do that is by throwing the ball.
He's not afraid to go deep. For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Nice pickup on the return, but... They got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Looking downfield, it's Wells. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
Well, if this offense is going to win this game, and down the road, if they're going to reach the college football playoff and hope to win a national championship, they have got to keep this quarterback clean. They couldn't do it on that last play.
And the try is no good. So, guys, a missed opportunity to expand the lead, but still a 17-point cushion. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start with a look at the Pitt Panthers, taking on the number 12 team, the Texas A&M Aggies.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.
And it's Pitt getting a banner day from their stars on the road. To pick up victories away from home, that's the mark of a focused team, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season.
Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Makes a grab on the shot. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
This offense now...
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
What a great response by this defense. You give up the big play. What do? You respond right back. You get upfield, get to the quarterback, get the negative play, and get the momentum right back.
And the Razorbacks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Here's a quick throw out to the left. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass.
And, guys, I'm trying to find a way to be up here and be positive. And I guess here's how I'm going to be positive. At least the other team didn't catch it because he's thrown it to the other team a lot today. It's been a struggle in the passing game. I'm not sure, guys, if it's not decision time to go to the other guy to see what he can do because this passing attack has not been great.
Snapped it, and he has to have it. Right down the middle. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one and to keep the drive alive.
Second and long here. Wants to keep it in the air. This time he's got his man. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. The Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
And after taking a big loss on that run, you just wonder if you're on offense, if you may abandon that part of your game and just start trying to throw it. You're down by a lot here in the second half. Third quarter, you've got lots of time, but you need to throw the football to get back in this thing.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Going for 6. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting now, because on this drive, this quarterback has found his guy a few times, and now the defense is saying, we are double covering him. You might throw it somewhere else, but that guy is not going to make the kick.
Hand it to the back. He'll be stopped short, and they'll force a fourth down.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it over and over again? So I think this offense will continue to stay aggressive like they were on the last fourth down.
He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Colorado offense comes out to go on the attack. From the gun, running back gets to give. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22.
A lot of times defenses blitz to stop the run. This very play right here, blitz the linebacker, but man, the offense did a great job. Everybody understood what they saw. Running back understood. Pick up a nice positive gain when they were trying to get a blitz and maybe create a tackle for a loss.
They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Wells. Bought a little time, lets it go. Out wide right, it's higher. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
And that's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker at wide receiver. Throw the ball short, but what he does after the catch, he's just got so much speed, so dynamic with the football. And this is why they get it to him short, because he can take it to the house or make a big play on any reception.
They give it to him again. Looking for a crease. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense, because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Motion from the back. Second down to the air. Rolls right. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes!
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And the extra point splits the uprights. He'll bring it out. It's Camarda. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Off play action. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. And nobody responsible for picking up the free safety because, David, frankly, I don't believe they thought he was coming.
No, and whose responsibility is that? The quarterback. If I see the free safety blitzing, I'm throwing the ball deep to somebody to make a play because he can't cover deep anymore, so put that in your back pocket. They want to bring that safety blitz. I'm going to make them pay, and I'm going to throw the ball deep.
Offense couldn't get anything going in rhythm there. They're just trying to give themselves some space. Couldn't come up with a completion on third down. Looks like they're going to be punting.
So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Not a lot of room to field this one. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Handoff from the gun. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So the final period starts with a second down play. Trying to get the corner. Now the toss. They drag him down behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that hasn't happened very often. He has had a tremendous night. They need a huge play on third and long. Back to throw, it's Wells. Keeping his eyes downfield. Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play. The Buffaloes line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. On the return. Makes a move. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. A very disappointing performance for the #1 team in the country. There'll be a new team atop the rankings when they come out next. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your...
Unloads it downfield. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
Well, talking to the coaching staff coming into tonight, they thought they had to have success throwing the football if they were going to win this game. And one of the biggest reasons why I'd say they're losing right now is because this guy still hasn't thrown a touchdown pass. The defense...
Going to take a shot. And they almost had another one. Rare is the occasion when you're happy to see fourth down, but it's better than throwing another pick. Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Snapped on fourth down. Buying time to his right. Going back to the well, another deep ball. It's incomplete, and the defense makes a stop and gets the football back. It's Wells. Looking long. He caught it. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Colorado.
Well, I think this home environment was just too much for their opponents to handle. There's been unbelievable noise and energy. The crowd showed up today, but how about the playmaking on the field? These guys have got dudes all over the field, and this kind of win week one sends a statement and reverberates all across college football.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. There's a lot of pressure when you have that number one beside your name, and perhaps it was the pressure, perhaps it was just one of those days, but that reign is coming to an end.
Defensively, with all the space now and spread football, there's so many opportunities where it's one-on-one tackling, and it's really hard to do. It's hard to get guys to the ground that are so talented. That's why defenses have to swarm to the football, get multiple guys there. That's your best chance to not have broken tackles.
Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Long way to go on second down. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. On target. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
Well, look, this quarterback has struggled a little bit in this game with interceptions. Maybe he was being too greedy early on. That time made a real good decision. Now, I'll tell you what, that's a nice catch by the running back, because that ball's in the air a long time. You're throwing it all the way out to the flat like that. He looked like a receiver making that catch and getting extra yards.
And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. And the Razorbacks have this offense rolling. They'll run it. Oh, he's got some space. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Out of the backfield, he's open. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go.
And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. Speeding down the left side. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Bucks.
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense. Here in the fourth quarter, they're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Arkansas offense heads onto the field. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
Might as well give it to him again. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The Razorbacks come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. 2nd and inch is a really good time to take a shot. Looking for running room. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
And the Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Got enough for the first down. There he goes. The 20. I'm sorry, you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous parting gift. A late touchdown. He'll try to tack on one more. And it's up and good. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped it off with an explosive in the running game, a 59-yard touchdown run. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
And listen, it's getting late in the game. It's in the 4th quarter, and they got to make something happen when you're down by this much. But tell you what, this onside kick went like the defense and the offense has gone for this day. It's just underwhelming, not successful, just been a bad day.
And he swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And the Buffaloes want to pick up the tempo.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Tackled almost immediately, not a whole lot on that one.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. He goes out of bounds, and he is really close to the goal line there, knocking on the door.
Oh, man, what a run. He wanted to get it in the house, but nice explosive play in the run game to get all the way down to the 1, Palmer.
Great effort by him. I'd expect this offense now to try to go fast, punch this thing in using tempo.
Going to the run, it's King. Driven back.
Well, this ain't good for the offense. When you get down close to the goal line, you don't want to be going backwards. They can't sustain more negative plays.
Man, what a huge play from this defense. Everything looked bleak. Now they've completely flipped this situation around, put the offense a little bit behind the 8 ball.
He's going to change things up against this defensive look. The run up the middle, looking for the score. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
That was hardly a performance worthy of a #1 team in the country, and now they have to look themselves in the mirror and see if they can get this thing right.
Yeah, they got hammered. Like, this was not competitive.